Hello everyone. In this presentation, we are going to learn about reproduction in animals. There are two basic types of reproduction, sexual and asexual. In asexual reproduction, it involves only one parent that produces two or more genetically similar organisms. It occurs mainly in organisms with a simple structure. Sexual reproduction involves two parents. A male sex cell joins with a female sex cell by the process of fertilization and they form a new cell called a zygote. A zygote grows into a new organism. Let us talk about asexual reproduction. Binary fission. An unicellular organism divides into two cells of the same size. It is used by most prokaryotes. The result is a living cell produced by division into two equal or near equal parts. Budding is the formation of a new organism by the protrusion of part of another organism. This may be found in animal organisms such as the hydra. Fragmentation. It is a form of asexual reproduction where an organism is split into fragments. Each of these fragments develop into mature, fully grown individuals that are a clone of the original organisms. It is seen in some annelid worms and starfish. Polyembryony. It is the only form of asexual reproduction in vertebrates. An embryo is divided in several identical embryos that have independent development. They are called identical twins. Let us talk about sexual reproduction. Two parents of different sex are involved. The offsprings are different from the parents and from each other. Now, reproductive organs in animals are also known as gonads. Gonads produce gametes, cells that fuse with another gamete during fertilization. Reproductive organs in animals are also known as gonads. Gonads produce gametes, cells that fuse with another gamete during fertilization. The gonads in males are the testes, and the gonads in females are the ovaries. Testes produce sperm cells, which are small and motile. Ovaries produce ova, which are large and non motile. Types of fertilization. External fertilization. It occurs in some animals living in water, like fish or amphibians. The female releases a large amount of ova and the male releases the sperm cells. Sperm cells join ova by chance. Types of fertilization. Internal fertilization. The male introduces sperm cells in the female's body. It occurs in terrestrial animals, sharks, and rays. The embryo can develop in different ways. Oviparity. Oviparous lay eggs which little or no other embryonic development within the mother. Oviviparity. Oviviparous animals develop within eggs that remain within the mother's body up until they hatch or about to hatch. Vivipary. A viviparous animal is an animal where the embryo develops inside the body of the mother as opposed to outside in an egg. The mother then gives live birth. Development and metamorphosis. We call development the process by which an animal grows to reach their adult size. Metamorphosis is a biological process by which an animal physically develops after birth or hatching, involving a big change in the animal's form or structure through cell growth and differentiation. Incomplete metamorphosis. Some insects like grasshopper, crickets, cockroaches, or dragonflies have a similar appearance to their parents when they are born. The development of larvae often proceeds in repeated stages of growth and ecdysis, also known as molting. These stages are called instars. Complete metamorphosis. Other insects like beetles, butterflies, flies are very different from their parents at birth. These insects pass through a larval stage, then enter an inactive state called pupa or chrysalis, and finally emerge as adults. Frog metamorphosis. After the fertilization of egg with the sperm, the first cell zygote forms, and then afterwards repeated divisions forms the tadpole. Tadpole has tail, it has gills present, and it looks like a fish. After during metamorphosis, after some time, the hind limbs appear first, then the forelimbs emerge, internal gills replaced by lungs, and slowly during metamorphosis these changes occur, and after 90 plus days an adult frog is formed, which has lungs, no tail, has hind limbs and forelimbs, and is able to even live outside water. Reproduction in mammals. Mammals reproduce through internal fertilization and are viviparous. Male mammals have a penis that introduces sperm into the female's body where fertilization occurs. Most female mammals are only fertile during certain periods when they couple. The embryo develops in the uterus. It exchanges substances with the mother's blood through the placenta, which is attached to the fetus abdomen via an umbilical cord. The offsprings are fed the mother's milk produced by mammary glands. This is the diagram of male reproductive organ. Have a look at it. You can see testis, vas deferens, and penis. This is the diagram for female reproductive system. Ovaries are seen here, oviducts, which are also known as fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, and vagina. Now let us talk about gestation period. Gestation, called pregnancy in humans, is the period of time during which the fetus develops, dividing via mitosis inside the female. The gestation period varies greatly from species to species. It is 38 weeks in humans, 50 to 16 giraffes, and 16 days in hamsters. Birth. Once the fetus is sufficiently developed, chemical signals start the process of birth, which begins with contraction of the uterus and the dilation of the cervix. The fetus then descends to the cervix, where it is pushed out into the vagina and eventually out of the female. The newborn should typically begin respiration on its own shortly after birth. Not long after, the placenta is passed as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for seeing the presentation. I hope you liked it. Thanks a lot.